World in Detail presents, have you ever wondered what cataclysmic forces shape our world? From the molten depths of the earth to the serene beauty of our landscapes? This question invites us to delve into the fierce and fascinating natural phenomena that continuously carve out the face of our planet. Among them, one of the most formidable and intriguing are volcanoes, those mighty heralds of geological changes that have marked epochs and shaped civilizations. Today we embark on a thrilling journey into the explosive world of volcanoes. We will uncover the secrets they hold, the mysteries they hide, and the immense power they wield. Our exploration will focus on 5 of the most devastating volcanic eruptions in the annals of human history, spanning continents and centuries, each one leaving an indelible mark on the world and humanity. Our journey commences in the year 1793, in the heart of the land of the rising sun, Japan. Here, the Unzen volcano, nestled on the verdant Shimabara Peninsula, unleashed its fiery wrath. A tempest of fire and molten rock descended upon the land, a sight that shook the very core of those who beheld it. This eruption was distinguished by its pyroclastic flows, a lethal cocktail of scorching hot gas, volcanic ash, and fragments of cooled lava. These catastrophic flows raced down the slopes of the volcano, obliterating everything in their path. Entire towns were razed to the ground, leaving only the skeletal remnants of buildings and the echoes of a once bustling community. This catastrophic event didn't happen in a day or a week. The eruption lasted for months, a slow, agonizing dance of destruction that tested the resilience of the people and transformed the landscape beyond recognition. Unzen eruption was a stark reminder of the power of nature, its ability to create and destroy, and its influence on our lives and history. The eruption lasted for months, its impact echoing through the ages. Fast forward to 1883, the year the world heard the loudest sound ever recorded. This year was defined by a catastrophic event in the natural world that would leave a lasting imprint on human history. It was the year when the Earth unveiled its spectacular yet deadly might. It was the year of Krakatoa. Krakatoa, a volcano nestled in the archipelago of Indonesia, captured the world's attention with an eruption that was unlike any seen before. This eruption wasn't just another volcanic event, it was Krakatoa asserting its power, reminding humanity of nature's indomitable force. Imagine, if you will, the serene calm of a tropical evening disrupted by a sudden blast. Picture the skies turning crimson as Krakatoa released its deadly fury. The sound of the eruption was not just heard, but felt. It reverberated through the earth, rattling the bones of the world. This sound was so powerful it was heard as far away as Australia and Mauritius, crossing boundaries and traversing oceans. The sound was a portent of the destruction that was to ensue. Krakatoa's eruption was not a standalone event. It was a catalyst for a series of disasters. The force of the eruption was so great that it triggered a tsunami, a monstrous wave that swept across the land with merciless speed. This tsunami claimed over 36,000 lives, a number that is difficult to fathom. Humanity witnessed as towns and cities were enveloped by the wrath of the sea, families were torn apart, and lives were irrevocably altered. The scale of destruction was so cataclysmic that it left a sorrow and despair that would linger for generations. However, the impact of Krakatoa's eruption went beyond immediate destruction. The volcano's ash and gases altered the Earth's atmosphere, impacting global temperatures for several years. It was as if Krakatoa had reprimanded the Earth, causing it to shudder and recoil, resulting in a period of climatic adjustment that would span over a few years. Krakatoa's eruption was a stark reminder of the raw, untamed power of nature, a testament to the Earth's ability to awe, terrify, and humble us all in one fell swoop. Its echoes are still felt today, a chilling reminder of the year 1883, the year the world heard the loudest sound ever recorded. The eruption caused a tsunami, claiming over 36,000 lives, and altered global temperatures for several years. The turn of the 20th century brought with it an eruption that shook the United States. This was a time of great change and transformation, both socially and physically. The nation was coming out of its shell, exploring new frontiers and advancing at a staggering pace. In the midst of this societal evolution, nature was also making its mark on the United States in a cataclysmic manner. In the year 1918, a monumental event took place that would forever etch itself into the annals of geological history. The Novarupta volcano, situated in the unspoiled wilderness of Alaska, stirred from slumber. The ground beneath started to rumble, the skies darkened, and an ominous silence fell over the land. This volcano, largely unknown until then, was about to make its devastating debut on the world stage. The eruption began with an initial explosion, a deafening roar that sent shockwaves across the land. The volcano spewed forth magma with a fury unmatched by any other event in recorded history. This eruption was so massive, it released an unthinkable 30 times the volume of magma as the infamous Mount St. Helens eruption. The sheer scale of this event was utterly mind-boggling. This wasn't just an eruption, it was a demonstration of the raw, unbridled energy that lay beneath the Earth's crust, ready to be unleashed at any moment. The fallout from the eruption was catastrophic, affecting not only the immediate surroundings, but also sending ripples of change throughout the entire ecosystem. What followed in the aftermath of this cataclysmic eruption was something more awe-inspiring. This colossal event created the Valley of 10,000 Smokes. This newly formed valley, christened after the countless plumes of smoke that rose from its surface, was a testament to the incredible power of nature. Today, the valley stands as a stark reminder of nature's raw power. It serves as a monument to the Earth's elemental forces, a testament to the often overlooked reality that we are but tiny creatures in a much larger, more powerful world. The turn of the 20th century brought with it an eruption that shook the United States, and the Valley of 10,000 Smokes ensures that we will never forget the sheer magnitude of this event. In the year 1980, the world watched in awe and terror as Mount St. Helens in Washington state exploded in a lateral blast. This was not just any ordinary eruption. It was an event that would etch itself deeply into the annals of geological history. The eruption was a masterpiece of the Earth's volatile nature, a performance that showed its raw strength and unyielding power, reminding us that we live on an active and constantly evolving planet. Sitting around their television sets, people from all walks of life, scientists and laymen alike, looked on as the once majestic mountain shook with an intense vigor, its very foundation quaking under the enormous pressure built up inside. This was not just a spectacle for the eye, but rather a moment of profound realization for humanity. A realization that despite all our advancements, we are still at the mercy of nature's whims. Scientists had anticipated the eruption. Their instruments, sensitive to the slightest changes in the Earth's movement, had picked up on signs of an impending disaster. But the magnitude of the eruption was beyond anyone's expectations. The explosion wasn't vertical, as one would typically expect from a volcanic eruption. It was lateral, a rare and unpredictable phenomenon that increased the level of devastation exponentially. The explosion led to an incredible amount of material being thrust into the atmosphere. The ash cloud it produced was immense, a gargantuan plume that reached as high as the stratosphere, casting a gloomy shadow over Washington. The cloud expanded rapidly, transformed the daylight into a shadowy twilight, an eerie spectacle that left people in awe and fear. It was a sight to behold, a vivid demonstration of the Earth's might. In the aftermath of the eruption, the landscape was vastly different. Entire forests were flattened, livestock and wildlife perished, and homes and infrastructure decimated. The total cost of the damage was in the billions, yet amidst the devastation there was a profound sense of respect and awe for the power that lay beneath our feet. The eruption of Mount St. Helens was a moment of reckoning, an event that highlighted the Earth's raw power, its unpredictability, and our vulnerability in the face of such natural disasters. It was more than just an eruption, it was a stark reminder of our place in the grand scheme of things. We realized that despite our advancements, we are merely temporary residents on this ever-changing planet. The immense cloud of ash turned day into night across the state and caused billions in property damage. This eruption, one of the most studied in history, served as a stark reminder of the unbridled force of our planet. Our journey concludes in 2010, in the shadow of Iceland's Eyjafjallajökull volcano. This eruption, though not as lethal as the eruptions that have occurred in the years past, carried an impact that reached far and wide. The eruption created an ash cloud that hung over Europe for an extended period of several weeks. This cloud of ash was an unforeseen obstacle for air travel, which resulted in a complete disruption of flights across the European airspace. Millions of travelers found themselves stranded in various airports, unable to reach their destinations due to the hazardous conditions caused by the ash cloud. This unexpected event caused ripples in the economic sphere as well. creating a major setback for the aviation industry and subsequently the global economy. From the fiery tempest of Unzen to the disruptive ash cloud of Eyjafjallajökull, volcanoes have played a significant role in shaping our world and influencing the course of our history. They have demonstrated time and time again the immense power that lies beneath the Earth's crust, a power that is raw, untamed, and incredibly destructive. These 5 eruptions that we have explored serve as stark reminders of the volcanic activity that constantly simmers beneath our feet. A molten heart that beats within the core of our planet. Each eruption, a testament to the might of nature, has etched an indelible mark on the face of our world. These eruptions serve as tangible reminders of the Earth's ever-changing and volatile nature. They remind us of the sheer power and unpredictability of our planet, emphasizing the fact that Earth is a dynamic entity that is constantly evolving and reshaping itself. As such, it is crucial for us to remember and respect this power as we go about our daily lives. Let us not forget the molten fury that lies beneath the ground we walk upon, simmering and waiting, biding its time until the moment it can once again shape the world anew. This molten fury is a constant reminder of the raw and untamed power of nature, a power that can be both devastatingly destructive and breathtakingly beautiful. We should never forget the power that shapes our world, the power that lies beneath our very feet. So, as we walk upon this ground, let us remember the molten fury that lies beneath, waiting for its moment to shape the world anew.